Happy Saturday. It's Tracy and I am back with another makeup switch up. Saturday makeup switch up. I do this series where every Saturday I switch out my makeup so that I can try and use up some of the items that I have that I haven't used for a while, and just to make sure that I even like the things. Like I did find one thing that I had in this past week and I've decided to declutter it, and it was something that my best friend Julie decluttered to me, and so I tried it out and I didn't really care for it, so I'm going to declutter it too. And so yeah, I have my makeup picked out for this week, and let me show you what I was using last week. Last week my palettes were the Yes Please palette, and in my last video when I was telling you what I had on, I said the I Love You palette. I put it in the box, but I know a lot of people probably don't read the box. But it wasn't the I Love You palette, it was the Yes Please palette. And it's just these beautiful colors. I love this palette. It is, you can do a lot with this palette. And I love the orange and the yellow, and you can make it look like a sunrise. It's so beautiful, and the colors are just, they're, for the price, you cannot beat it. These are $16 and you get 12 shadows, and they're beautiful. This one is the I Think I Love You palette. This one's got more metallics and, you know, but it's still neutral. You can still make a neutral look. And I like that they give you that black, you know, and the dark chocolate, so that if you want to use it as a liner. I just think the quality of these is so good. These were the, I think these, the Yes Please palette was the first ColourPop item that I bought. So I have 2 of them now, and I have a couple lippies. And I just ordered the two newer ones called, The Element of Surprise, and there's another one, and the other one has a mirror in it, and that one's $18, and the shadow pans are a little bit larger. So I have those 2, and then they came out with a glitter, like a not a gel, but you know, like the Stila glitters. They came out with some, they're called Supernova, and they're like sparkly, and they're $7, and like the Stila ones are $24. So I ordered a purple color one, so I'm waiting for that order to come, and when it comes I'll show you guys what I got. So for foundation this week, I was using the Rimmel Match Perfection. This is a really nice foundation. It wears good. I don't notice, you know, it breaking apart anywhere. I have normal skin, so you know, if you're oily, I don't know how well it would work, because it says that it has 24-hour moisture and pore blurring effect. I don't know about the pore blurring. I don't know about the 24 hours of moisture, but it does work really nice. And it's a nice foundation, and it's like $6 at Walgreens, so you can't really beat it. It's just a good foundation. And I was using this Amuse face primer, and it was supposed to be anti-redness. I didn't notice anything out of this, so this would be a pass for me. I don't notice that it color corrected anything. I didn't, you know, I just didn't do anything. I didn't notice that it made my makeup last longer, so I would skip out on that. And then I was using the e.l.f. blush palettes. These are really nice. They've got a good variety of colors in it, so I like to travel with these. It's nice to just have them all in one. And then this one is the Total Face palette, where the pan just fell out. And these are kind of light, so I may be passing this on to my daughter. She has more fair skin. And then I had the bronzer palette. These are really nice. I just kind of mix some of the colors together and use it to bronze. So like those, they'll be staying in my collection. And I was trying out these blushes by Jasmine LaBelle. I think I might have spotted this brand at Walgreens. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I did. And these are kind of like those ones that are all, you know, swirled together. Let's see. So it's got nice color. Not, you know, it's kind of a neutral kind of thing. And then I had the Bella Pierre loose blush. I only used this one time. I think I like it, so I'm going to keep it in my rotation for now. Then I have the Becca Prosecco Pop that I was using. Really like this. It's got a nice look to it. Now this is the thing that my best friend decluttered, that I'm decluttering. It is the Jasmine LaBelle Illuminator. It's supposed to be like a highlight, but it doesn't really show up. So I may pass that on to my daughter as well, since she does have the lighter skin. And then I was using the loose number 7 powder. This is a really nice powder, finely milled. I don't notice it, you know, like making my skin look dry or anything. So this one's really nice. I bought this on the recommendation of, Drugstore Maven, I think. I think that's who I heard about it from. Either her or Stephanie Marie, one of the two. Or maybe both of them talked about it. I'm not sure. But it's a good powder. It's the number 7 translucent perfect light loose powder. And then I was using the Milani Make It Last. This is just a nice spray. The spray is fine. It's a nice mist. It doesn't like sound like a water hose in your face. And I noticed that my makeup does look good longer, like throughout the day, like as opposed to if I don't put a setting spray. So I do think it does help it to last. And then I was using the MAC eyebrow pencil, as well as the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. And I was using both of those because the MAC one doesn't have a spoolie. $18 and they couldn't put a spoolie on it. So that was using that. And then I was using the Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer from Maybelline. This is really nice. You can just do very lightly and it's nice. And I was using the Essence I Heart Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. Really nice. Just gives you a good base to, you know, put your eyeshadow on, and that's what it's supposed to do. And then I was also using the Instant Age Rewind. So this is by Maybelline as well. And I have this, I don't know why I got it in the dark circle eraser, because I don't have dark circles. But I just use it underneath my eyes. I think I got it in light. Yeah, it's in light. So that works nice. I'm a big fan of the Essence products. I think that their stuff is really good. And I went into Ulta today's Saturday, and I thought that they had the Essence and all the like drugstore brands buy one get one 50% off, because I just got a flyer from them, and I came home to check the flyer, and it starts tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in any like Essence products or, you know, stuff like that, tomorrow they're going to be buy one get one 50% off. And I noticed when I was in there today that my store was like very well stocked. They had all of the Lash Princess, and because a lot of times I go in there and I can't find the Lash Princess or, you know, different items. It always looks like it's kind of picked over. So it was nice and stocked. So I want to make sure and go in there tomorrow first thing before, you know, it's all picked over. So I'm trying to find, let's see, tomorrow they have a brand called Beauty Gems, and it's going to be buy one get one 50% off, and it's like $9.99 for a blush palette. This is $9.99, so you can buy one and get one free. That's a really good deal if it's a good brand. I haven't heard anybody talk about it, so maybe I'll have to pick up a few things and test it out and let you guys know what I think. Here's the, all these are going to be buy one get one 50% off. It's going to be Essence, Maybelline number 7, Makeup Revolution, Neutrogena, the Eyelure eyelashes, Soap and Glory, Physicians Formula, L'Oreal, CoverGirl, Almay, Revlon, Model's Own, and Sleek. So all of that will be on sale starting tomorrow through the 25th. Yeah, that's what's going to be on sale. So if you're wanting to try some stuff, now's a good time to try it. So let's move on to this week for makeup. Let's see. I don't even have it in here. Okay, so this week I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And I decided to go with the whole theme of Wet n Wild. So I'm using the primer, the eyeshadow primer. That's the face primer. Ugh. And then the eyeshadow primer. Their stuff is really good quality stuff. Their packaging might be kind of crappy sometimes, but for the price, I mean, their stuff is really nice. And then this is the pressed powder, Photo Focus pressed powder, and then I'm going to use the Photo Focus foundation. It's really a nice foundation. It's super cheap. It's cruelty-free. If you're, you know, looking for something that is cruelty-free, it's a nice thing. And then I'm going to do the Bare Minerals, what is this called? Illuminating, I don't know. Whatever. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's the Bare Minerals powder. I'm not sure if I like this, so after this week, if I don't, I'm just going to declutter it. And then I'm going to use this Flower Beauty. It's a bronzer and a blush. I picked this up at Walmart on clearance for $1. So I like the color of the blush, and the bronzer's nice too. And then I have Flower Beauty quad of eyeshadows. This is called Shadow Play. And I like the colors, but I'm going to have to see how they work out. I haven't really tried it on my eyes yet too much. And then for my shimmer, I'm going to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. And I'm going to use this matte palette that I have not touched, and I can't even tell you how long. This is by Sonia Kashuk. It's called the Ion Neutral. And I've had this for a while. You can kind of see there's some dips going in some of the colors. But it's been a hot minute since I've used this. So I tried it out today. And I'm not really sure how I feel about it. It's just kind of been in my collection. So if I don't like it at the end of the week, it's got to go. And then I'm going to try this NYX Ultimate Matte Multi-Finished Shadow Palette. And this one is in the color Smoke Screen. And you get the same, they're all the same color but different finishes. You get a glitter, like a satin, and then a matte. So you can use and make all one look. You can mix them up. I just like the combination of all the colors. So I'm going to play with that this week. I have not used it yet. So we'll see. And then I'm going to use the Studio loose blush that we got in a BoxyCharm a couple months ago. And I'm going to be using my Maybelline Great Lash and the Mega Link by Wet n Wild for the bottom. This one works really nice. It's got a small brush so you can like get in there. And then I'm going to be using the new Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. It's so weird. It's like you can dip your, it's like a gel, but it turns to a powder when you put it on. I got mine in rose gold, so it's really pretty, and the texture of it is so weird. It's just, and it like turns into powder. I have it on today, and I like the color, so it's really nice. And for the brows, I pulled out this e.l.f. brow pencil. Haven't used this in ages. And then my Anastasia Brow Wiz. And then this is by Rimmel. It's called Brow This Way. It's like a brow gel. The thing is not as small as the Essence one, but it is still quite small. So you can, get in there. And I'm going to use this Anastasia. It's just a highlighter pencil. I use that sometimes on my brow and in the inner rim. And I got this from my friend. I may end up decluttering it. I'm not even actually sure what it is. It is Wet n Wild with Fergie, and it says it's Center Stage Collection to Reflect Shimmer Palette. So I'm not really sure if this is supposed to be a bronzer. I guess it would be have to be a bronzer. So I'm going to give it a try this week, see if I like it. If not, I'll get rid of it. And then I pulled out a couple of my single eyeshadows. I got this one from ColourPop. It was one of the free ones that I got. And let's see right there. It's this purple kind of color, and it's called Party of Five. So I was going to see if I could try and incorporate that maybe with that matte palette. And then this oldie but goodie, the L'Oreal Infallible in Amber Rush. I'm going to use that. And I think that's going to do it for this week. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. I'd like to have you here in my next video. All right, you guys have a great weekend, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.